Kohberger is going to waive extradition and head back to Idaho. Why?
Yeah, so we've spoken to his public defender here in Pennsylvania who says that he will waive his extradition hearing. So it'll be a short hearing tomorrow here at the courthouse. This is the Monroe County, Pennsylvania courthouse behind me. He'll waive extradition, and they could literally pick him up right then, we're told. The hearing's at 3:30 in the afternoon. If Moscow police are ready to go with the assistance of the FBI, they could take him right out of here, and he could be on his way back to Idaho tomorrow afternoon, Leland.
And how he goes, whether it's commercial travel or somebody's chartered a plane or whatever, we don't quite know yet. This is what Kaylee's father told you. Take a listen.
What do you make, Steve, of the fact that, you know, he was getting his PhD in criminal justice and had his master's in criminology and sort of had this knowledge of the way the system works?
I feel like he definitely was into this type of thing. He had made a lifetime commitment to, you know, wrapping himself into crime and solving crime and figuring out how people got caught, interviewing people, doing different things that a normal student wouldn't be so interested in. So I think he maybe got a little overconfident and didn't realize that there really is no perfect way to commit a crime.
You've covered this since the beginning. Is it that simple, or are there more chapters to this we just don't know?
Oh, I think there are definitely more chapters and layers. But I mean, who could have expected that it was going to end this way, Leland? That they were going to find him on the other side of the country here where we are in the Poconos in rural Pennsylvania, and that he is a master of criminology, got his master's in criminal justice here in Pennsylvania, was done with his first semester getting his PhD in criminal justice at Washington State University, clearly knows the system. It's all very, very strange.
Yeah, and police actually pulled him over twice during his cross-country drive all the way back to Pennsylvania. As you've talked to your sources, if he tried to commit the perfect murder with these four people, and this is sort of this theory that he had this idea in his mind that he could outgame the system and prove to everybody how much smarter he was than everybody else. Are they certain he hasn't done this before?
I mean, they're not certain. I think, you know, talking to the family today, Kaylee's family, they're just relieved that, you know, he won't have the opportunity to do this again if police have the right guy, because there are so many thoughts that a guy like this, a psychopath, you know, would want to do this again. And you mentioned the cross-country trip. Something else interesting about that, which we confirmed through the public defender, is that Bryan Kohberger's father was with him. So Bryan Kohberger's father in mid-December went out to Washington State, and then they drove back together in the white Hyundai Elantra all the way back here to Pennsylvania. And during that time, remember, pretty much the whole country was looking for this car. And it's weird to think about the conversation they may have been having in the car. You know, he's a student of criminology. He goes to school 10 miles from where the murders happened. Were him and his dad talking about these murders? There's just so many strange layers to all of this.
Yeah, his family's put out a statement saying that they're willing to cooperate. Here's but they believe in the presumption of innocence. We got to get that part in as well. Here's Kohberger's classmate Ben Roberts talking to Newsnation.
He very much liked it when everybody in the room knew that he knew what was going on, but it wasn't enough that you knew that he knew. He had to make absolutely sure you understood that he was smart, that he had this intellectual capacity.
What are your sources telling you, sort of beyond what we've seen as evidence, which is this alleged DNA connection and the car? Is it possible, really, just to have that? And you think about a college apartment. I don't know about his college apartment. My college apartment, there was all sorts of people's DNA in it who were over for parties, and a lot of people you didn't end up knowing. Is it just that they have this guy on?
Yeah, the reports right now are that it started with the car. They followed him for 4 days, got his DNA, and that there is DNA connecting him to the crime. Beyond that, we don't have more information. There's this interesting law, Leland, in Idaho, where they cannot release the probable cause affidavit, which would have all the information about what led to the arrest, until the suspect is physically in the state of Idaho.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.